Everybody, welcome back to another Zero Roman fucking video, yo. The Flame says, let your ambition carry you, dog. Rodeo is one of my favorite albums ever. Because Rodeo deals with a lot of masculine issues like ambition, and too much ambition can really cause a lot of anger for the male brain. Ambition without chance or ambition without opportunity is something that will drive you crazy. Speaking from experience. But all of that bullshit aside, good morning everybody. It is a nice morning over here in Erbil, Iraq. And speaking of Iraq, today I have a story for y'all. Yes, a fucking story. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, listen to your boy. Today we have a tipped cigarillo, and I'm going to be telling you about my first time being arrested and the full explanation, because in cigarette number 30, I was sitting with my friend Ala, that's A-L-A, that's what I call him personally, but the motherfucker calls himself a wolf, so just call him whatever you want, I guess. But basically, in cigarette number 30, I got fucked over by the Iraqi feds, or the Iraqi police, I guess you could say. But in that video, I didn't really delve deep on what happened and every little detail, basically. I just said that I got locked up, they abused me. But today, I'm going to be explaining everything, point by point, full detail shenanigans. Alright, boys and girls, let's light it. God damn it, I love these so fucking much. But let's dive right in, shall we? So, it was June 17th, 2024. We were celebrating Eid, which is an Islamic celebration where we gather around, families gather around, friends gather around, and we celebrate and feast, basically. So, for Eid, I went to Suleimania, which is a city in Iraqi Kurdistan region. It is one of my favorite cities. It's a city filled with rich, it's kind of like the Paris of Kurdistan. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. All of the major artists that come out of Kurdistan usually come from Suleimania. So it is one of my favorite cities here in Iraq, and I do like to visit sometimes. And like I say, I was visiting for this Eid, which was Eid al-Fitr. I'm not sure, there's two major Eids in Islam. There's Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. But I'm not sure what it was. I think one takes place right after Ramadan, but this was the one that takes place outside of Ramadan. So I'm not sure what Eid it was, but regardless, it was Eid. It was the first day of Eid. It was June 17th. And I was at my cousin's house. And we'll call my cousin, not Ella, we'll call the other cousin Steve, for the sake of this video. So like I say, me and Ella were at Steve's house, and it was the first day of Eid, right? Me and him, we were trying to make plans so hard, But Steve's stupid ass just kept playing Xbox in the house all day. Bro, it's the first day of Eid, bro. We gotta do something, right? I mean, it felt so off. I didn't get any sunlight. I didn't go outside for the day. Everybody was just geeked up. Geeked up playing Xbox all day, literally. So they were just in the house playing Xbox. I was like, bro, what the fuck is this? I told Della, bro, we have to make some plans for tonight at least. So he was like, all right, whatever. We'll try to go out. So I was giving my friends calls. I was trying to contact some of my friends. No one was replying. Everybody was off doing their own thing. It's the first day of fucking Eid. No one is staying in the house playing Xbox, bro. So what we did was nothing. We basically sat in the crib, eating chips, making beats, and playing Xbox. That was literally all we had done. Up until a friend of Steve calls Steve and says, hey, let's go out tonight. We're gonna go get some ice cream, just relax a bit, just go fuck around for a bit. And I wasn't really feeling it. Like I said, my circadian rhythm was fucked. I didn't get any type of sleep. I didn't get any type of vitamin D, sunlight, bullshit. So I was like, man, I don't know, bro. I was really off about this going out. You know what the fuck I'm saying? I was like, do I really want to go out anymore? Everything felt off and I was just not feeling it really. But regardless, Steve's friend, which we'll call him Joe for the sake of this video, okay? So, like I said, Joe gives Steve a phone call. Hey, we're gonna go out tonight. Do you wanna come? I'm gonna go get some ice cream. We're just gonna go hang around for a bit. I was like, nah, whatever, fuck it. I said to LA, you wanna go out with them? He said, yeah, alright, whatever, let's go. So, basically, Joe comes over, there's a fucking ad on my rodeo. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Bro, ain't nobody give a fuck about your pickups, dog. What type of bullshit? Man, give me that fucking controller. I want to see rodeo, god damn it. Good. Okay, so like I was saying, Joe comes over to the crib. I think it was around 7 p.m. Joe comes to the crib and he's just playing they're passing a ball to each other. These guys really love football. I never understood the hype about football. My dad is always telling me, oh, Euro 2024, go check it out, English or Spanish. I'm like, bro, who gives a fuck, bro? Like, I literally do not give a fuck. Why would you sit and watch other men pass balls to each other? I really don't understand the hype about football. But either ways, that's a whole nother rant on itself. But like I say, Joe comes over to the crib. Everybody's telling me to get ready. Like I said, I'm in a kind of sluggish, sloppy state. At this point, I don't even really want to go out. So I was like, fuck it, whatever. Had the most lame outfit on, alright? Fuck it, I guess we're going out now. So, we're on the way to this ice cream place, which we'll call Italia Ice Cream. We're on the way to Italia Ice Cream and Ella's stupid ass is talking to me about some fucking pad that he saw on TikTok. Oh, bro, we should start making beats like this. The synthesizers go like... I'm like, bro, okay, whatever, man. Shut the fuck up. I was really fed up with the bullshit. I said, Ella, bro, I'm not feeling it, bro. It was just like, bro, it's okay. Just loosen up and just get in the vibe, bro. I was like, okay, whatever, man. We're walking to this fucking Italia ice cream place. And on the way, bro, on the way to this Italia ice cream spot, I see this fucking... So in Kurdistan, you could find street food. They basically sell sandwiches on a stand, right? Outside of fucking shopping malls and basically any shopping center that you could find. There's this type of street food, and they have every fucking details, bro. They got everything. They got chicken liver. They got the motherfucking chicken breast. They got fucking beef sandwiches. They got every fucking thing on the menu, bro. My favorite type of sandwich is chicken liver sandwich. It is so fucking good, bro. I was like, I just tapped Ella on the shoulder. Ella's favorite food is the same thing. So he was like, oh shit, bro, we gotta cop it. So we go to the stand, right? We go to the stand and I asked for two liver sandwiches, and we get our sandwiches, and while the guy is chefing it up, right? The guy who owned the stand, he was chefing the sandwiches up. And I was basically trying to just relax a bit. So I just put my hand on top of the stand, right? And I get this fucking electricity buzzing all over my body, bro. I got fucking electrocuted, bro. I wasn't even wet. Pause. But you know what I mean. Like, my hand wasn't wet. I put my hand on the electricity and I get fucking flamed, bro. I get fucking brisked. I was like, what the fuck was that? I was shouting, I was screaming, I was fucking swearing. Everybody was looking at me weird. I don't know why I said that, but it was just a part of the story, right? So we get our fucking sandwiches. We go to Italia ice cream. We sit there for a bit. We're just fucking around, right? Just teenage boys shit. We're just fucking eyeing down some females, eating some ice cream. What did I get? I think I got a scoop of vanilla ice cream and a scoop of pineapple ice cream. It was the shittiest combo ever, but whatever. We got our ice cream. We skedaddled to home from there. Joe said he had a football game that he needs to attend to. And this is the funniest fucking shit. This will come on very important later in the story. He was going to a football game, right? So we're on the way home with the boys, right? Now I'm kind of getting in the mood. I'm kind of alright, I guess you could say. I'm semi-enjoying it. You know what the fuck I'm saying? So, we're on the way home, right? And we're walking. And we get kind of close to home. Very close to home. And the place that my cousin Steve lives in, it's kind of like a ghetto spot. You know what the fuck I'm talking about? It's not the nicest place, but it's also not the worst place. You know what the fuck I'm saying? It's kind of just like a ghetto spot. It's like a hood on itself. So, around these places, cops and the feds usually patrol to see if anyone's got anything on them. You know what the fuck I'm saying? So as we're walking, I see these two white SUVs coming our way, right? These two white SUVs with blackout tinted windows. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I'm kind of slowing my pace right now because they're coming fast as fuck. We were on the sidewalk, we were on the pavement, so. They pull up and I see a fucking AK-47. They roll down the window slowly, right? With the AKs pointed at us. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, bro? I was really shocked, and I didn't know who these people were. I have never seen a cop car ever before here in Iraq. And you know, outside of Iraq, I think So, let's say in countries like America or Canada, right? I've been to Canada, so I know that the undercover cops, I know an undercover police car when I see one, you know, they've got the ID, right? But here in Iraq, they don't have any numbers or anything on the cars, right? It's usually just a white pickup or a SUV with blackouts in the windows. But I haven't seen this before, right? So at this point, I'm like, who the fuck are these guys? So they roll down the windows with AKs pointed at us. And they get out of the car. These guys are like wearing green like soldier kind of style, you know what I'm saying? So at this point, I was like, okay, maybe they're just cops, right? So they say, you've got anything sharp on you, any weapons? And they start patting us down. And they pat us down, and one of the guys, the guy who was patting me down, I was wearing these Doc Martens, right? In the summer. So, but they're really like comfy and they have airspace, so they're fucking perfect for summer too. And this cop was like, why the fuck are you wearing boots? I was like, you don't like it? He said, no man, change them. I'm like, alright, don't worry, I'll change them when I go home. And we're just laughing. I'm trying to maintain a friendly face, I guess you could say, right? Trying to maintain a friendly face. They're like, alright guys, you guys can go, thank you for your time. I said, alright officers, have a great day. Make sure to stay well and stay safe. And I look forward to my boys, right? And I see Joe is missing, bro. I see one of the gang is missing, bro. So I'm like, what the fuck? I look back in the car and I see Joe in handcuffs, bro. In the car. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I go back and ask him. I said, did he have anything on him? Did he have anything on him? He's a good kid, I know him. I don't fucking know him though. I've only seen him once before, but they're like, stay back. I say, okay, did he have anything on him? And suddenly, bro, one of these guys straight up fucking slapped me, bro. They slapped me so hard that now I was like, what the fuck was that? I was kind of blacked out for 1 second. I didn't get knocked out, but I was shocked, right? So everything was so fast, right? So I look back and I see it's one of the guys, right? It's one of the cops. This guy was wearing glasses and he was the rudest guy out of them all. He was so fucking rude. He slapped me in the face and I look at him dead in the eyes. I said, what did you do that for? And I get fucking slapped again. Now I'm stumbled. Now I'm kind of wobbly. I'm moving around. I didn't get knocked out. I will never be knocked out. I don't understand people who get knocked out. Because when you get knocked out, someone is basically sending your soul out of you. How could you have such a weak soul, bro? But anyways, like I said, another rant on its own. But now I'm kind of stumbled. And now I say even louder, what the fuck was that for? He said, go. I look him in the eyes for about 2 to 3 seconds. And I'm kind of doing my own thing. Now I turned to go. I said, what the fuck was that? I was so shocked. I turned to go. And one of the other guys, I think it was the leader of the group. We called him a Zabit, right? So I think he was the officer of all of the officers, you know what the fuck I'm talking about? And he said, get that motherfucker. I look back and I see 3 guys coming for me. And they're grabbing me and they're trying to take me in. I said, let go of me. And I was resisting, right? Because I didn't do anything. I was just asking a question. Did he have anything on him? But I guess they took me in and they grabbed me. I think it was 3 cops now. 3 cops are grabbing me, trying to get me in the car. And I'm resisting, basically. I didn't want to go in the car. By the way, like I said, this is my first time being arrested. Because I'm sure there's plenty more to come, you know. Handsome motherfucker like me, but... but, like I said, it was my first time. I didn't know what it was about. You know what the fuck? I haven't even seen a police car up until now. Undercover feds. You know what the fuck I'm talking about? So... at this point, I'm getting kind of suspicious, right? Because what kind of cop would do something like that, you know? You can't, legally, you can't hurt a civilian if they attack you first. But I didn't do anything, but these guys didn't go by the book. So what they did was they tried to grab me from all sides, and I was kind of resisting, and I almost had a chance to run. And I tried to take that chance, but when I did, these guys fucking picked me up to the air. And I'm basically like a... You know when people die and they put them in coffins, and they put them on their shoulders, put the coffin on their shoulders? I was like a fucking coffin on their shoulders. They were taking me in the SUV, right? So, at this point, I'm getting suspicious, right? I'm saying if these guys are really the cops, right? If they're the mafia or if there's some low-life gangsters trying to, you know, misuse us or abuse us, right? So at this point, I'm like, okay, now we're in deep fucking trouble. After they pick me up, I'm just gonna light a cigarette. After these guys pick me up, and they throw me in the SUV, I'm like, okay, I'm basically fucked, you know? There was nothing I could have done to get out of the situation. But regardless, they throw me in the car. They come up, start driving, and I'm trying to reason with them. I say, why are you guys taking me in? And I say, I didn't do anything wrong. I just asked a fucking question. By the way, they were still abusing me in the car. They were hitting me, slapping me, pulling my hair, pause. But you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Just doing all types of fucked up shit to me, right? So, now I'm in the car, okay? And we're driving. And like I say, I'm trying to reason with these guys, but they just won't fucking listen. So now I'm in a deep flight or fight or flight mode, right? And I'm trying to analyze the situation, okay? I look in the rear view mirror. There's nothing I could find. I look in the trunk of the SUV. There was nothing I could have used, anything sharp or anything. My intentions weren't to hurt them. That's 100%. But like I said, I was so scared. I was in such a deep state of fight or flight that at this point I didn't know what to do. But I saw that my door was unlocked. They hadn't locked all the doors, right? So basically, as they're abusing me more and more, my hand is slowly slowly reaching to the doorknob of the door, trying to escape and run. But now looking back, that probably wouldn't have worked, because those guys would have just fucking put a couple bullets in me and I'm dead, right? So there was really no way out of the situation. And the guy who was sitting next to me, I was in the back seat, right? One of the cops who were sitting next to me, by the way, when I say cops, you think of officers with like navy blue shirts on with like a badge. No, these guys are kind of, they're called the Asayish here in Kurdistan. That is the Kurdish word for it. And the Asayish is basically like police mixed with the FBI. You know what I'm saying? It's like kind of in the middle. So they had this green uniform on. It wasn't like camo. It was just like a dirty green, I guess you could say. So one of the guys next to me saw that I'm trying to put my hand to the doorknob. By this time, my hand was fully on the doorknob, right? And he saw it, and he looked me dead in the eyes, and he said, "You fucker, you think that's gonna save you?" And at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm really, really fucked. You know what the fuck I'm talking about? There is no fucking way out of this. So, what I do, or what they do, sorry, after he saw me that I was trying to escape, the guy, the driver, got out of the car and he's told the guy next to me to start driving. So they switched places, and the glasses guy was the one who was driving, right? He comes next to me and he's just fucking abusing me back there, right? He grabs handcuffs, try to cuff me up, and at this point I'm fucking resisting like hell because I didn't want to be in handcuffs because I didn't do anything wrong, right? So he puts me in a chokehold and I'm kicking and he's trying to suffocate me and stop blood circulation to my brain, kind of get me unconscious. But you know I'm a tough motherfucker. I'm a bone dense motherfucker. So anything that they were doing, I couldn't really be put out of my conscious, you know? So they put me in the chokehold, and shortly they got the handcuffs on me, and when I got the handcuffs on, I just gave up until we arrived somewhere. In my brain, I'm thinking, these guys are mafias, or they're gangsters, and they're trying to or they're cops trying to abuse their power. It was one of those three, and they're equally as bad. But shortly after, the glasses guy gets back in the driving seat, and they're still abusing me, but now I'm kind of keeping my head down, handcuffs still on. And suddenly we come to a stop. And the glasses guy, the one who was driving, says, "Put the fucker down." I said, "What?" Hold up, pause. What is we doing right now? So he says, "Put the fucker out." I just looked at him and I'm like 1,000-yard stare, bro. I'm like, "What?" "Get out of the car," he says. I'm like, okay. I get out of the car. I open my eyes. I see we're at a police station. I'm like, thank fucking God. So they were legit, right? Like I said, it was a ghetto part of Suleimania, right? I don't want to say the exact place just for privacy reasons. But yeah, we arrived at the station and I see Joe coming with the cops, and they're kicking us on the way in. I'm in handcuffs and I look in the mirror. I saw a mirror when I was walking down to the station, and I was like, fuck, bro, what the fuck have I gotten into, bro? I just looked myself in the eyes for a second. as I'm walking to the station, I was like, bro, I'm in deep shit. You know what the fuck I'm talking about? So, once we arrive at the station, guess why the fuck we're in there in the first place? Apparently, Joe had a knife on him. Bro, why do you have a fucking knife on you? Real shit, why do you have a fucking knife on you? It didn't make any fucking sense for that fucker to have a knife on him. It was so weird. Why do you have a knife on you? We're going to get ice cream, bro. What are you gonna cut the fucking ice cream in half? Why do you have a knife on you? Why? In my head, I'm like, why the fuck do you have a knife on you? Either it was one of these two. Or one of these two, sorry. He was trying to kill some of us with the knife that he had on him, that he didn't talk about, where we were walking and we were hanging out and eating ice cream and shit. Either he was trying to kill me, or kill my friends, or he was trying to, I don't know, fucking cut the ball when he goes to the football game. Like, why the fuck do you have a knife, bro? It was so fucking weird. Why are you carrying a knife to ice cream, bro? Is you stupid, bro? So, we arrive at the station. I find out that this fucker has a knife on him. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Why? Just why? And there, I see a kind of calmer officer. And luckily, he was the one to question us. And he was really calm, really soothing. And he asked if I want anything, any water, if I need to take a piss. And he was a kinder soul, I guess you could say. And I'm lucky that he was on, that he was questioning us, because we would have been fucked if it was anyone else. So, long story short, after that, he starts questioning us. He goes through my phone just to look for any incriminating evidence, or if I was a suspect, which I'm not and will never be. And basically, I make a couple of jokes with the officer, and I put on a friendly face, and it was weird, but I got out of that situation some fucking how, which I'm so lucky to get out of, and I'm so thankful still to this day. While I was locked up, right? While I was in handcuffs, I was sitting on a chair like this, right? And I see Joe. We were in this yard kind of thing, right? And I see Joe, which was kind of in front of me, and he was locked up to a window. He had been handcuffed to a window, one hand free, one hand in handcuffs. And he was just sitting there like, and I was there like, bro, there is no fucking way that I'm going to jail for this motherfucker, bro. I just saw him, he was just sitting there. Bro, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Basically, like I said, long story short, I talked with the officer. Basically, nothing to incriminate me, because he was carrying a knife for no fucking reason. If he had killed somebody, God knows what would have happened. You know what the fuck I'm talking about? So, basically, I'm let loose. I'm not let loose. I have to make a couple of phone calls, and everything was set after that. But nonetheless, it was a scary experience, and it was a fun experience at that, because I got to understand a lot of things. For example, the people you run with, and how the law system and the justice system works here. So, I guess everything happens for a reason, and we all have to go through some type of shit to get an understanding. So, yeah, I guess that was the story. If you guys enjoyed it, Let me know if you guys want to hear more stories. I might have a couple of 2 more. Let me know what you think, and let me know what you think of this story, because this shit was crazy. Honestly, it was one of the craziest stories, and this is only happening at 16. God knows what has to come. You know what the fuck I'm saying? So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching.